Hey y'all, welcome to Nat and Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for Gemini. May or may not resonate. I do offer personal readings. The link to the site is in the description. Rings, anything like that. The word serenity is coming to me. Thomas or Thompson, anything like that. Any form of Toms. I think there's a conversation that somebody wants to have because they seem afraid of what may happen to others, like career and financially. Um, it's like something is here to where another is being protected. Maybe like knowing your rights, knowing their rights is something to where it's like, I know the law, like the law of the land. I don't care what this is, work, family, friend, or romantically. They know the rules. So it's like they know what's up. It's like, I don't know what you think this is or what you think this gonna be, but we gonna move righteously in this situation because it's coming across to me as if others need some type of security. And again, money feels like a big factor in this, to where it's like I'm not going to deplete myself mentally, physically, spiritually, socially, emotionally, career, financially. It's almost like, you know how they say like we have to take care of ourselves to be able to take care of other people. That's what this is, to where it's like there's energy here that's like, say the battery is on like 80%, so it ain't full but it's charged enough to understand like the energy is being depleted, is draining in some type of way. You get what I'm saying? So I think this is a refusal to connect with certain people in certain places, a refusal to do business with certain people, a refusal to move in certain ways. Okay, that could be a threat to this loss of energy. Okay, this is like no more losses. No more losses. Like whatever this is, it is a protection from losses. Okay, tests, tes, tens, tense, tens. I don't know. But it's like I don't want to fight. I don't want to argue. I don't want to beef. I don't want nothing to do with any of this mess. It's like I'm cool. It's being happier to move as an individual or move around people that, again, are moving righteously. It's like there's some type of foundation here to where it's like, do you believe in a higher power? I don't care what you call that, but do you believe in a higher power? And those that don't, or don't live by these same rules, guidelines, they aren't really allowed around, or others are like withdrawing from the relationships, you know? The letter A. It's like I don't like who you are or how you move or how you think, maybe how you treat people, whatever it is. They seem mean because of like a lack of God, or like they just don't believe in anything. You know what I mean? It's like maybe an atheistic mindset, to where it's kind of like you don't believe in anything. You just think the world was just here. Like you don't see any of this as design. You know what I mean? So something is off here, to where I think you're dealing with somebody that's like sold their soul, okay, or what would you call it? Like that's really what this feels like. Like they just are godless. So they are the supreme deity in their reality, not understanding that there are forces that are bigger than themselves. Okay? They aren't the end all be all. They aren't the alpha and omega. You get what I'm saying? But they feel like it and they act like it. So those that understand that we are made in God's image, or understand that there can be other gods in existence, but they are not the God. They are not the most high. They are not, you get what I'm saying? The architect. Okay? And uniting with others that completely understand that is going to be a factor here, to where it's like, I know what you believe in. I know how you think. I know how you feel. I know how your heart is set up. And you don't have to like live life alone or feel like you're on an island. There are people, other people, that seem like they're on islands also, but because of the way that they think, because of their ideologies, because of their level of morality. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want you around because you got morals. They don't want you around because you be talking about God or Jesus or Allah, or you get what I'm saying? Like, universe, whatever it is, that source. They don't want you around because of that. It's like somebody seems very angry at others because they have ideologies that they do not follow. And it's like, that's cool. You believe what you want to believe. Anybody is has the free will, okay, to be able to think how they want to think, to believe whatever they want to believe, okay? So another's way of life, traditions, mentality, ideologies has nothing to do with the next man. This is the part to where like hearts come together. Not like minds, like hearts. Like I said, I don't care if you call it God, source, Allah. I don't care what you calling this. The heart is set up the same. To where it's like you not out here living demonically or destructively. Not out here trying to like hurt people or take advantage of anybody or do bad business in any type of way. You get what I'm trying to say? There's an understanding that there are things, people, places, careers, businesses that are bigger than self, you know? And I think there are a lot of people that have been in this environment, and they look like the majority, that don't see anything or anybody as bigger than themselves. They don't have any foundation in God, and they act like it. Like you just doing anything. You move in any type of way, and you don't think that there are consequences for it because what? They don't believe in God or any higher power. So they've lost sight of their humanity by taking advantage of others' free will because they feel like they can, you know? There's a lack of love that's here. And because of that, it's almost like they don't really value healthy, positive energy in any way. They're very, very aggressive and hateful and nasty spirited and seem to be constantly plotting, planning, and scheming on people. But it's because you're dealing with somebody that, again, does not see any spiritual consequences for their work, for their actions. It may take like 5 years for them to see this shit come back to them. You get what I'm trying to say? They may not have immediate consequences, but it's like there's this closure that's going to be here to where it's like, damn, like you see such and such don't fuck with you. You see such and such stop talking to him, her, them. Like they stop because of how godless these people or this person really is. They just look emotionally unstable, and as if they're like the letter M. Like they everything or everybody is a potential lick. Even if it's like I'm robbing you of your joy, your peace, your happiness, your stability, the love that you actually value, you know? They'll ruin your relationship with your husband, wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, baby mama, baby daddy, your siblings, your mama, your daddy. It's like they are a demonic presence. They don't value unconditional love because they don't know how to love people unconditionally. And why is that? Because they lack God. Jazz, any from a jazz, they lack God. It's like it just is, and you got to accept it. Misha. You got to accept it for what it is. These are people that do not believe in a higher power. They have not succumbed to the energy of God. I'm going to leave it like that. So even if they do believe in God, they haven't submitted themselves to the energy of God. They have not allowed the energy of God into their hearts. So they're threats to people that are actually trying to live peacefully. You know? It's really just like Babylon. You know? And there are some people that are just like, I don't want to be a part of this. Like how Jonah was called to go to Nineveh. And Jonah like, nah, I ain't going there. Like, I know what's up with them. That's what this is. It's like, but now the mission is completed. Okay? You've already been swallowed up in the belly of the beast, been spit out, and now you know, like, you had to complete this mission. You completed the mission, but the mission allowed you to grow closer to God, allowed you to grow in God in some type of way. So it's like, like, you see things for what they are. You were called to go through certain situations or to connect with certain people so you could get closer to God, even if they didn't. Watching godless people or people, people do very strange things, godless things, helped build this really firm connection with God. It helped you awaken, or this person or these people awaken to the energy of God, or even self. Like, damn, like, there's a testimony here, or a situation where it's kind of like going through darkness, going through bad experiences, because it's a part of the calling, you know? So you may not understand why God is asking you to do certain stuff, why God asked you to do certain stuff in the past, but it's all making sense now. Like, dang, it brought you back to God. It brought you closer to God. It brought God into your heart, into your life, in a very divine manner. But it was like you had to go through the trenches. You know what I mean? It's like, oh man, like, nobody wants to go through this shit or meet these people or be forced to connect with them in any way. Robinson, but now you get it. Janae is what I'm hearing. Now you get it. Like, you met the devil in the flesh. You met Satan himself or something. You get what I'm saying? You literally went to hell. And seeing hell, experiencing hell, helped you understand how real the energy of God really is. That's what's going on here. God is very real. The energy of God is very real. And there are some people who are truly possessed by demons that are walking this earth. And you got to meet them. Or you became one of them. You get what I'm saying?